Well, hi, Gizmo. Hey, are you saying hello to everybody today? Yeah. Hello, Gizmo. Hello, there you are. Say hello to the camera. What's going on? Hey, Gizmo. Gizmo. Hi. Gizmo. Hi, friends. Hey, how's it going tonight? I thought I'd just bring you along as I'm just kind of doing my thing, getting ready for tomorrow. And I had something come to my mind as I was, kind of getting ready for the night here. And a question came to me that I want to ask you is, do you have stuff or does stuff have you? Yeah, I'm going to talk to you tonight. It's really sad. I know so many women, more than one woman, and they have so much stuff. And I'm not just talking about clothes. I'm talking about just stuff in general. And it just really has a hold on them. Now, I'm not telling you have to go and, throw out all your stuff and, get rid of everything. I'm not saying that at all. But when you meet someone and they can't even part with something they've had in their possession for over 20 years, that's really sad. And here, I'm not judging a person at all. I'm really not, because that used to be me. Really, before I surrendered my life totally to Christ, I was so addicted to having the latest, the greatest, you name it. I really did. And friends, it's not something, one quick solution, one night and you're done. No, it's a process. It really is. So I'm just going to invite you, if you're having that problem, like you're having a hard time parting with something and it just has a hold on you and you feel like you're bound and you just can't get things done. I'm just going to, invite you to just find one thing that you can work on today. One thing. Maybe like with me, I have too much food in here I need to go through. So that's something that I need to work on. I need to go through and see, okay, what are the things in here that we're not eating that nobody likes? And I'm just going to get to throw it out. I mean, I showed you in my last video about my pantry, and it's great to have a pantry. It is wonderful. I like having options. But if I have things in there that nobody's eating, what good is it? I can donate that to someone that can use that and that will enjoy it. And the same thing goes with your clothes, ladies. If you have clothes and things and you're not wearing them, what good is it? So I'm going to invite you just to pick one area of your life. I'm not going to tell you to go through your whole house. That's way too overwhelming. I'm going to invite you to do baby steps. Pick one area that's really got you hung up and you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm just overwhelmed. I know someone in my life very dear to me. I'm not going to say who it is on camera. This person needs to go through their clothes. No joke. No joke at all. So if that's you, ladies, I want you to, spend some time. Don't do your whole wardrobe. Pick maybe one drawer and work on that. Don't pull out more than you can do in, a half hour or an hour, because you're going to get overwhelmed and you're never going to do it again. So just, baby step it. I mean, really, it's really not hard. The hardest part, like when I started doing YouTube, the hardest part really is starting. It is, honest to goodness truth. It really is. It's just starting. But I'm telling you what, once you do make that big step, you feel so much better. And you're like, wow, I can really do it. And I am cheering you on, friend. Maybe that's taking that step of faith and surrendering to Christ. Maybe that's your biggest thing. Maybe you're like, well, what's this whole Christian thing about? Is it really going to make a big difference? Why do people talk about this so much? Well, maybe that's something. Maybe starting there. Maybe you haven't totally surrendered to God to say, hey, I give up. I can't do this on my own. And He wants that heart, friend. Because God says that He wants to work with the humble. He wants us to come to Him when we're weak. Because if we're strong and we have it all together, God has nothing to work with. So that's an idea. Maybe it's your shoes. Do you have so many shoes you can't find a pair to put on to get ready to go out the door for work? Maybe it's that. I know this person in my life has so many shoes. Oh my goodness, if I had that many shoes, I would probably lose my mind. So this is not a video to throw this person under the bus. No way. This video here is just to encourage you, like, hey, make some changes. We're going into a new year coming up very soon, and I don't like New Year's resolutions because I really believe they die out. So I'm not going to encourage that. I'm going to encourage a lifestyle change, really. Lifestyle. Back in 2019, I decided I'm going to live more minimally. Now, have I done it perfectly? No way. I still fall and I still go back to my old ways. Like, I really think I need a new gadget, or I think I need new clothes, and I fall just like the rest of you. I really do. Ask my family. So, but it's not giving up. It's showing up and still saying, hey, you know what? I need to tweak this. I need to change that. And it's okay, friends. It's okay. Just like you fall off a bike, it's okay to fall off and get right back on. There's a story that I remember from back in 2000. I think it was before we had kids, or maybe our kids were little. Early 2000s. I want to say it was around 07, 08, right around there. And I was learning to ride motorcycle. My husband took me to this parking lot and I was doing great. Loops, I was doing the whole thing. Wonderful job. My husband would even say, yeah, Kelly, you got it. You're doing great. But you know what happened? I fell off that motorcycle and I never got back on. Never, ever went back on. And that's the worst thing we can do, friends. If you fall off the bandwagon, something happens, get back on there. I should have gone back on that motorcycle. I probably would have been great. And that goes for you too. You know, don't feel like you've hit a brick wall and you're done. No, keep going. Now give yourself a break, because we all need breaks. I don't want you to, overdo it. Not saying that, but, and like eating healthy. I have fruit over here. I need to be eating more fruit instead of this pan of brownies. So it's just not beating yourself up, giving yourself grace, but not to stay there. Don't stay down there, but, wake up tomorrow morning and just like make small goals for yourself. You know what? I'm going to go through that one drawer today. Or I'm not going to have dessert today. Whatever it is, you'll know what it is. But start small. And don't give up, friends. Don't do that. Don't let the enemy, say that in your ear like, oh, you've tried that before. You can't do that. Don't listen to those negative voices. That's not going to get you anywhere. I'm speaking from experience. I should have gone back on that motorcycle. Maybe one day I will try it again. I don't know. But don't do what I did. And that's just an example. And when I say this, I know someone out there is going to be like, yeah, she's right. I really need to do, whatever it is that comes to your mind. And as I'm filming this, I'm looking down at the brownies I made tonight, and I'm like, I really shouldn't have ate that because I've kind of gained a couple pounds this year, but I'm not going to go there. Not going to beat myself up. I had a piece, but tomorrow's a new day. And tomorrow's a new day for you too, friends. So just don't give up. That was my message for you tonight. To not let stuff take you, but you take a hold of that stuff. And you take ownership. Don't go blaming everyone else and feeling sorry for yourself. Get back up and just tackle something that is just eating away at you, and you know you've got to do it. I promise you'll feel so much better on the other side of that. And yes, I'm recording this in my pajamas tonight. Keeping it real. Who cares, right? But I just had it on me as I was getting ready for, doing my night routine. It's like, I know that someone out there their stuff is overtaking their life. I just don't want that for you, friends. I really don't. So it's okay to have stuff, but don't let stuff have you. So that's my message for you tonight. I hope this helps somebody. Please give me a comment if there's something that you're thinking about working on. I'd like to hear some suggestions because I'd like ideas too. Maybe there's something that I'm missing that I need to work on. So, and I'm sure my viewers would like to, see your comment too. So please let me know. And thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps. I'll see you again in the next video, friends. I hope you all have a wonderful night. And just remember, God loves you.